Every summer in Edmonton, 10 youth leaders work with 35 youth, many who are new to Canada. They learn about what it means to be a community leader, about life in Canada. They spend time getting to know local police officers and learning about the role police play in our city. PIPE is youth-led and community-driven, a partnership between newcomer communities, Edmonton Police Service, Edmonton Public Schools, and Reach Edmonton.
PIPE has changed me a lot. It had a positive impact in the sense that I've developed tremendously with my leadership skills, as well as my social networking skills within the community leaders, as well as my peers, and really just continuing to really, having a strong communication within the community, just as far as volunteering, speaking with the youth as well.
Meeting people, talk with people, other culture, to know them, and be confident to talk about yourself is like a big achievement. I had to do a speech and the graduating. I'm proud. I was like talking with them, and I don't know, it's hard to talk in front of people.
It matters to me because I was once in their position where I didn't speak English that well, and someone helped me, gave me a hand helping with my English language, helping me academically, so I just want to give that opportunity back and just be there for them, and where someone else was for me previously.
I think PIPE is important for young people to meet other youth, to gain experience, also to they feel like they have a voice within their community. A lot of them don't really feel like there's necessarily a chance for change. Yeah, I feel like we're breaking down barriers and kind of creating a better relationship between young teenagers and then the police. Some communities have a fear of the police because it's not necessarily the same as they had back home.
In Syria, you can't say no for the police. Whatever they do, you can't say anything. Even if you went to see this police officer had assaulted me or hit me, or they wouldn't believe you.
The youth and the officers talk about what they see in their communities. And we talk about what they feel issues are in their community, oh, these officers stay in my area and I feel like I'm under surveillance. It kind of helps the officers kind of explain to the youth why that's happening, and then they also understand how youth feel.
They were kind, and I thought I'm gonna just see a tough man and a tough woman. They act really nice. I was like, is that really happening?
And at the same time, a lot of youth can use this as a way to talk to their parents and talk about how the police can help you in your community, and not necessarily are there for only the bad situations.
My favorite thing in the summer was seeing how the youth interacted, the participants interacted, and the youth leaders. I thought that was very cool. As well, the EPS, they were very active, and then we also got to play soccer with them, so that was very cool.
I think it's the soccer game. It was the most fun. When we were playing the soccer game, usually my role, because I'm this year I was one of the only girl coordinators. Last year there was 2 other ones. So this year I had to kind of really push the female participants to really want to play. A lot of them were nervous or they're hesitant. And so we asked Jackie to get us some female officers, and there was only one, but that one was just enough to get the girls playing because they saw someone else who is like them. But it was just fun, it was funny. There's ice cream at the end, it was just kind of fun.
When they called me, they said, you were a youth leader now. And when I did speech and I was trying to act leadership with the youth in my age, you are really confident, and you're doing something good. And you're trying to improve your skills. One of the girls, the Syrian one, she always shy to talk with people in front of them. And in the graduating, she was talking in English, and she wasn't scared. And I was like, wow, that's a big difference.
I had a youth in the beginning. I thought he wasn't that enthusiastic, But over time, I got to spend time with him every day, just speaking with him, seeing his interest and just his personality. And over time, I really saw potential in him, in his leadership skill, and he really liked in the end. And I liked how his leadership turned out to be, and he started helping out, volunteering. I was contributing a lot more, very enthusiasm. So I thought that was a very positive sign.
I think it builds their confidence a lot. So a lot of them come in on the first day probably really quiet and shy, and they probably hate it too. And they don't really understand why their parents are forcing them. But over the time, for us it's the 9 days, over that time they make friends and they start to get to know each other, and they make, I guess, positive relationships with each other.
It's actually working where community leaders and parents are coming along together, and the participants are actually enjoying the program and are also finding success in the program.
I feel like it's more, we're a family, not like everyone by itself.
I feel that when there's a lot of newcomers and they're kind of by themselves, or they don't feel like they have a lot of support, especially when it comes to younger people, I feel like the families have support, like parents and uncles and aunts, but not necessarily the children. So, and then a lot of the younger kids have the support. I feel like teens are kind of lost in the middle. And so once you get them with their full potential and kind of give them an opportunity, that you'll see them do great things and be a part of our bigger community.